Hey YouTube, it's Eddie here with Tylerandeddienc. Introducing a new little series, and our series is going to be Tyler and Eddie's Tool Time. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy new tools and compare new tools with the old tools. This is a Craftsman battery powered 20 volt stapler nailer, and it shoots these U-shaped staples which hold better than just a regular brad nail. I like using these on small projects better than just a brad nail because it has 2 points of entry and it's U-shaped, so it holds, this grips and holds the little small wood better. And we're going to compare this battery powered electric nailer to this pneumatic air nailer. Now, right out the box, the biggest difference. This Craftsman, you have to have a battery and a charger. It doesn't come with one. So I bought a drill that had 2 batteries and a charger, and the drill was $99. And then I bought this nail gun. The nail gun was regular price $149. They have them on sale right now for $119 at Lowe's. So I got $119 for the nail gun, and I got $99 for a battery, charger, and a drill. But the batteries work in the drill and the nailer. The pneumatic gun I bought, this thing is probably 10-12 years old, but you can buy them right now for $29.99 at Harbor Freight. It's a Chicago pneumatic, number 40073, pneumatic 18 gauge 1/4 inch stapler nailer. With this one, you have to have an air compressor and a hose. Alright, so this is our air compressor that I use. It is a 150 psi, 1.5 horsepower, 26 gallon oilless air compressor. Right here is a gauge, so you can dial this down. So what that's doing is that's 50 psi, so that puts 50 psi in my hose, and I can dial that up 50, 75, and higher and higher and higher, all the way up to 150. A lot of your pneumatic tools only operate on about 60 or 70 psi. When you put it up to 100, 150, sometimes you blow the seals, blow the gaskets. You could basically have too much power and blow the nails, slam through the wood you're working on. So you use a regulator to dial that down based on the pneumatic tool you're using. You can pick up a cheap air compressor for about $100 and a hose for about $20, and you can run this nailer. The cheaper the air compressor, the less nails you can shoot, because you got to keep a constant power. I have a 2 horsepower 30 gallon air compressor in the barn. It serves this nailer pretty fair. So I'm going to compare the two tools. We used this one yesterday to make our flag. It's slow. You can't rapid fire. It's one nail at a time, and you have to reset the trigger, lift the gun, reset the pin, pull the trigger for each nail. So depending on if you want trying to be perfection or trying to be production. As far as the cost, the total cost for both are about the same by the time you get the air compressor, the hose, the fitting. You got to keep this thing oiled. This one, you just plug it in, charge your battery, and go. So we're going to use the Craftsman first. I'm going to plug the air thing into the Craftsman. So with the Craftsman, the way you use it is set the pin, pull and hold the trigger. It shoots one shot. It will not shoot a second one. If you hold the trigger, it will not shoot another pin. So what you have to do is release the trigger, reset the tool, shoot the nail.
Go as fast as you can.
It's not too bad as far as speed, it's okay. But you're very inconsistent. And you got to pick the tool up, set it down, squeeze the trigger, pick the tool up, set it down, squeeze the trigger.
If you're just doing projects,
if you're doing a small project, like just putting a few boards together, making a little, it's perfectly fine, because you ain't got to drag out the hose, you ain't got to plug up the air compressor, listen to the air compressor run. You just pick up the tool, shoot your 2 nails, and lay the tool down. It's ready to use. Now, if you're on production and you're trying to do a lot of nails fast so you get through with the project, and you're not really caring about the being precise and perfect. You're just building a barn. Then I suggest pneumatic nailer. So you put the oil in there, hook up the air compressor. Now on these pneumatic tools, you can hold the trigger down, just like this. And you can go over here and just bounce the tool.
And that was not sped up.
No, that's normal speed. You can actually do it faster. Okay, if you're in a hurry. So if you're just doing something, it's done.
Like a prime example would be if you were going to put a shingle over this.
Right.
It wouldn't matter what it looks like.
Compared to the battery power, and the pneumatic. So, both tools are great. I love them both, but they have an individual purpose. Perfection, production.
Can you achieve perfection with that one?
Yes, you don't have to nail fast. You can put it down, squeeze the trigger. Put it down, squeeze the trigger.
But it just gives you the option if you need it.
You have the option if you want to. Battery powered nailers are sort of kind of new on the market last 10 years. I love it. I'm going to keep it. I will probably buy another one. I'll probably get a brad nailer. I'm going to get the Craftsman only because I've got about 10 of these Craftsman batteries.
And they're interchangeable.
And they're interchangeable. This battery fits the drill, fits the sawzall, fits the nailer. So there you have it. Tyler and Eddie, NC. Tool time. Subscribe, like, comment. If you see something you want us to try to build or whatever. So anyway, subscribe, like, comment. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram. Peace out. When the cameras are rolling, they be rolling. We be here doing something.